like, you're not nervous? And I'm like, no. And he was like, you're too calm. You're too calm. Something's gonna happen that you're not gonna have surgery because you're too calm. I'm just like, no, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for it. He's like, no, no, something like you're too calm. And he was right. He was right. I started getting nervous like the weekend following up to my surgery. I was getting nervous, and I was telling him I'm getting nervous now. And he's like, "No, you're still too calm. Like you're still too calm." And I'm just like, "No, I'm getting nervous now." And he's like, "No, you're too calm." So then when my doctor called me, she was like, "Look, um, either you're going to have to get a blood transfusion, or you're gonna have to come in earlier the day of surgery and get a blood transfusion, and we're gonna have to kind of like match your blood type and get you, blood, because you're too severely anemic, or I can just schedule you out." And I was just like, this is a sign that I need to schedule it out. Like, we're in Mercury retrograde, and shout out to my boo Danae, because she knows what she is. Shout out to my boo Danae on YouTube, because when I first initially announced my surgery date, she's like, she wrote in the chat, she was like, "Do you think you can move it?" And I'm like, "Why would I move it?" She's like, "Because that's during Mercury retrograde." And I was just like, "No, I'll be fine." And she was like, "No, like, see if you can move it." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not gonna move it." And then the fact that my surgery was moved, Danae, the second powers, the second powers. Someone said Mercury must be drinking Gatorade. I think it is. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so I'm not getting surgery. I'm getting it in December. So I am I am I'm kind of nervous because it's around Christmas, like literally days before Christmas. But I just feel like I just need it'll be a good for me because it'll be like a fresh start into the new year, and I don't have to walk into next year with having my fibroids, and next year I'll be just like a brand new woman. Um so yeah, my surgery got rescheduled. I'm not disappointed at all. I just feel like, okay, well, this is just another bump in the road. Like I said, he was like, "You're too calm. You're too calm. Like something is up. Like something has to be up." I haven't felt the effects of the retrograde either. I haven't had any exes come back. I haven't had any of those things. Thank God, because I'm not interested. Not remotely interested. So I haven't had any effects during like Mercury retrograde. I've been fine, honestly. Nothing major has really happened. So I guess that's a plus. Um, Nothing has really happened during Mercury retrograde. Not that I can think of. Not anything that has significantly has affected or impacted my life in any way. So nah, I've been kind of smooth sailing on Mercury retrograde. Like every Mercury retrograde is kind of smooth sailing for me, because it's not that, you know what it is. When you're anticipating Mercury retrograde, that's when you kind of like psych yourself out, and then every little thing that happens, you kind of blame it on Mercury retrograde. But when I don't think about Mercury retrograde. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I just kind of like live my life, and whatever happens, happens. Like I don't, in my mind, I'm not, oh my god. In my mind, I'm just like, I'm not worried. Like I'm not, oh my god, Mercury retrograde is coming up. Like I'm not that person. So if it comes, and if somebody brings it up, like, oh, Mercury retrograde, I'm like, oh, we are. Oh, okay. Like I'm not conscious about the Mercury retrograde, because I don't give a fuck about it that much. I know that our planets are aligned and our planets are going to trines and conjunctions and all that stuff. That's good and everything. But I just don't give it any energy. I don't give it any time. I don't give it any space. I don't give it anything. So I'm never really affected by Mercury retrograde. Honestly, truly. Like I don't care enough, I guess. Maybe I should care enough, but I don't care enough, is what I'm saying. Like if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm not actively like, oh my god, it's coming. I've never been that girl. I don't care. I'm gonna make shit happen regardless, bitch. Like I'm gonna make shit happen regardless. you know. So yeah. Um. So there's already a line. I'm going to get on Twitch really quickly because, okay, if you're not following me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch because I'm going to start doing live readings on Twitch. One of my friends who is on Twitch, she kind of mentioned that I should get on Twitch. She's like, oh my God, you should really get into Twitch. Like, it's a really good streaming platform. And since you do readings, like, you should really do readings on Twitch. So yeah, I'm on Twitch. The girl's on Twitch. So we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully that platform is a lot more. I mean, I feel like it's like YouTube. No, I feel like it's like another platform like YouTube. But anyways, just follow me on Twitch because I'm gonna be going live on that platform. So I have like 3 different devices in front of me. So guys, be very patient with me because I'm like looking at IG, YouTube, and Twitch. So there's just a lot going on as far as tonight, okay? Oh my God, moonlit. I just got your love donation. I'm just like, what is going on? Okay, so all right, y'all. Let me just get on Twitch really quickly because this is my first time going on Twitch. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. But again, follow me on Twitch. Make sure you also follow me on YouTube. And if you're following me on IG, duh, you're already watching this damn live. It's not really like, you know what I mean? But yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna get on Twitch and see how this goes. Oops, sorry, y'all. All right, so there's already like a line going on. So I'm gonna go over the line or I guess I should say the lineup for tonight. I should say. Rotate your camera phone to begin. Oh, it goes this way. Okay, that's fine. So this is the lineup for tonight. You know what? I want to move Twitch over here. I can't see anything. Okay. So this is the lineup for tonight. It's going to be, oh my God. It's going to be Stephanie, Imani, Lanice, Sandy, another Stephanie E, Monique, Simone, Janae, Tamala, and then I'm going to do Victoria. So Victoria is on the list because I know she sent me a super chat. So, yeah, that's the order right now. Okay, I was nervous this retrograde because every time I got a reading, you said an earth sign is coming back to apologize, and that person is coming back to apologize. I mean, whether or not you want to address this person is going to be coming back into your life. So it's up to you. I mean, like I said, like, you do have free will. Like, you don't have to let this person into your life. You don't even have to have a conversation with someone. And I've mentioned this several times because I've actually done this. But just because you and a person have, like, issues or unresolved issues or unfinished business, you could forgive that person without ever having a conversation with them. Like, you could forgive that person from a distance. You could forgive that person within yourself. You could forgive that person without ever acknowledging them. You don't have to sit down and have a conversation with someone to forgive them. I'm a strong believer in that. Like, I don't ever have to see your face. Like, why do I have to see your face to accept your apology? Like, especially if you don't want that person in your energy anymore, or you don't want nothing to do with that person. Like, I don't have to have you in my life. Like, I can kind of, like, accept the apology within myself. Like, I don't have to hear you say it. Because there's nothing that you can say that is going to make me change the fact that I don't fuck with you. So you apologizing to me isn't going to do anything for me. Maybe it'll clear your conscience. But for me, it's just like, what's the point? Oh my God, did I see your name? Hold on. Let me say a lineup one more time. And then we'll get into the readings. So it's Stephanie, Imani, Lanice, Sandy, Stephanie E, Monique, Simone. Oh wait, I should refresh. Let me refresh it. Sorry, Moonlit. If you sent it, refresh it. Let me refresh. Okay. So it's going to be Stephanie, Imani, Lanice, Sandy, Stephanie E, Monique, Simone, Janae, Tamala, Victoria, because Moonlit, she did come first, Victoria, and then Moonlit. So that's the order that I'm going with for tonight. I'm going to try and get as many readings as I possibly can. I mean, it's early. It's only 8:15. I'll probably be here until, I don't know. I mean, we usually be on here for like 3 hours. But, yeah. I don't have any shows to watch. You know, P-Valley is not on. Like, Force isn't on. Can you guys give me a good show to watch? And I don't want to see, what's that thing called? I don't want to watch the Dahmer. I already watched it. It's so overrated. I don't want to watch it. I already watched it. That whole thing was very overrated because I've watched so many documentaries on Jeffrey Dahmer. So it's just like, for me to watch the series on Netflix, it was just like, okay. So I don't want to watch that. If y'all give me some other suggestions, then yes. Okay, Victoria, I got you. All right, so I'm going to do Stephanie, not Stephanie E, but Stephanie, I don't want to say her name out loud. I don't want to say her name out loud. Stephanie, you know who this is. You know who you are. Let's get into her reading. Don't say Dahmer, because I've already seen it, and I've seen so many documentaries on Dahmer. It's just like to the point where it's just like, it's like, I've already seen it. Like, how many times can we retell this story? I know there's like probably like new information that's coming out, but how many times can we repeat this? Like, I don't want to know about this again. I know about it again because I watch a lot of cold cases. I watch a lot of like true crime. I love that shit. I've been watching that shit when I was younger with my mom because she's very much into that. So I know about these things. I know about like John Wayne Gacy. Like, I know all of these really, really terrible things that have happened to people, you know? So I know about these cases. So I don't want to see Dahmer. I've seen Dahmer already. I saw it on Netflix. I binge watched it. And after it was done, I was just like, this is what everybody was talking about? Like, okay, whatever. But I want like another show to watch. And is it called Handmaid's Tale? I don't want to watch that. Somebody told me to watch Bridgerton. Is it called Bridgerton? I could not get into it. Like, I could not, for the life of me, get into it. What else? There's a couple of things that other people have suggested. And somebody suggested Black Mirror because I haven't watched it. I wanted to start to get into it. But I was just like, do I really, like, I want to be something I was like fully invested in. Like P-Valley, I was fully invested. When I tell you I was like checking every Saturday, I was fully invested. And when they did not come on Saturday, I was pissed. I was fully invested into P-Valley. I was fully invested into Force. I did not watch the Kanan book. I didn't watch the one with Tyreek because Tyreek was getting on my fucking nerves. So I stopped watching it. So I was really engulfed in Tommy's storyline. And then they just stopped it in the middle of the fucking episodes. So I'm just like, I don't have anything else to watch. So I've been like binge watching like YouTube and like binge watching like, you know, documentaries, stuff like that. So if you have something that I can watch, please let me know. All right, so this is going to be for Stephanie. So what I'm seeing for you, Stephanie, is that you've been doing a lot of planning. I also feel like this is also you, like either you are possibly collecting your money or this may be possibly like you being very smart with your money. So this is possibly like you being very business-minded. And I do also feel like this can be like you being paying attention very meticulously when it comes to your finances. Now, I do feel like there's going to be multiple streams of income coming in for you, or there might be someone that may be possibly giving you a lot of income, or they may be funding you, or they may be supporting you, or they may be possibly, now, why would y'all say that? Why would y'all say that? I heard sugar daddy, sugar baby. I heard like, by any means necessary. So I don't know if this is like you feeling that way, like you getting some sort of financial opportunities, or you getting finances by any means necessary. I'm not mad at it, but I'm just seeing that someone is maybe funding it. Someone may be possibly giving you a lot of money, or they may be possibly giving you a lot of opportunities, or presenting a lot of opportunities for you to kind of like level up financially. I do also feel like out of the blue, there's going to be some sort of changes with your finances, so please spend your money wisely. Don't spend excessively, and it is saying for you to kind of budget or finance your I guess financially. Maybe you need a financial advisor. I don't know where I got that too. So maybe you need a financial advisor, or you just need somebody to kind of like allocate your funds, or to kind of like watch your funds and make sure that you're not spending too much money. I do also feel like there seems to be some sort of miscommunication between you and an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or possibly a Scorpio, or it could just be two of these people coming towards you. I do also feel like this is like you this is probably what it is, but I feel like you're being very petty towards these two people, or they may be possibly being very petty towards you. There seems to be like miscommunication or some sort of pettiness between you and these two energies. You might be giving them the cold shoulder. You might be being very bitchy to them. You may be possibly giving them the silent treatment, or they may be possibly giving you the silent treatment. But there seems to be like, oh, thank you, girl. Like, it's flourishing, it's growing. You know, people are like, oh, I think I went out and was like, oh my god, your hair looks good. Like, what kind of wig is that? I'm like, bitch, this is me, okay? This is me. This is all me. Like, don't try me. Don't try my life. Don't try me. She's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't say it like that. I just said, oh no, this is my hair, and I pulled it back so she could see my roots. And she's like, oh my god, your hair's so beautiful. I'm like, thank you. I wasn't rude to her. I'm usually not a rude person. I'm not a rude person in person. I'm not rude. I'm very truthful. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Like, that's how I am. But I'm not mean. But I'm also seeing that there seems to be like someone that may be reaching out to you. Make sure that someone's not trying to force you into making some sort of decision as too, because I am seeing that someone may be possibly trying to get you or forcing you into a corner to kind of make a decision between them and someone else. If they don't know about each other, there seems to be like you having to make some sort of decision about whether or not you want to deal with both of these people. There's strongly like an earth sign around you. Whoever this earth sign is, I do also feel like this is someone that feels like they missing out on an opportunity with you. So this may have been someone that you may have been dealing with, but they decided that they wanted to just be single, or they just decided that they didn't want to take you seriously. And I do feel like there may have been some sort of connection that you may have had with this person, or there may have been some sort of soul tie with this person. And it could have been through physical contact, meaning that you may have had sex with them, and then that created some sort of like a soul tie between you and this person. And then I do feel like once the connection was gone, there was still that soul tie. There still seems to be some sort of lingering or unfinished business, or some sort of lingering energy between you and this person. So I do feel like this person is kind of still thinking about you and still craving you. And you might also be like sometimes thinking about this person and craving this person too. But I feel like two people are just very stubborn. And I feel like two people don't want to admit something to themselves or admit something to each other. So there seems to be a little bit of friction between you and that earth sign. Now, that Scorpio that you're dealing with, I do feel like the Scorpio, there seems to be some sort of miscommunication. There seems to be like off and on communication. Like there isn't any stable connection or stable communication with this person. So like you can hear from this person once in a while, or like if they're in your city, or if you see them out and about, or if you like, it's very like sporadic communication between you and that Scorpio. So yeah, that's what I did not mean to go that long, but that's for you, Stephanie. So okay, let me do Imani. Then it's gonna be Lanice. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Okay. All right. Imani. Why my nose itches every time I do a reading. My spirit's playing a cruel joke on me. Stop itching my nose. Let me see. Okay, that was incredibly fast. Okay, so this is for Imani. Oh my god. Imani, someone's been in and out of your life. There also seems to be some sort of off and on connection that you have with this person. I'm getting fuck boy. I'm getting playboy. I'm getting ain't shit. I'm getting someone that is manipulative. This is also someone who doesn't care if they hurt your feelings or if they hurt other people's feelings. This is someone who's a very selfish energy, meaning that this is someone who doesn't if let's say you're with this person and they hurt your feelings. I don't think they care that they hurt your feelings. It's more so about them and what they want in that moment. So this is a very selfish or self-serving energy that may be around you. And I do also feel like this is also someone that is coming back towards you or coming back into your life. I do feel like someone wants to reconcile with you. Sorry, I just keep itching. I just feel like spirit's like touching me all over. Like, please stop. Can you stop? Like, seriously? Like, let me take a deep breath. I feel like someone is wanting to reconcile with you. And I feel like this is someone that has been in and out of your life, or there seems to be some sort of distance between you and this person, or they may be acting very distant with you. I do also feel like someone has been thinking about you and wanting to move things forward with you. Now, I do feel like you have a lot to think about, and I feel like you're kind of contemplating whether or not you want to move forward with this energy, because I do feel that there is something that you feel like you've probably possibly invested so much time with this person. I feel like there is something that was a lot of stuff was accumulated with this person. So it could have been a money that may have been accumulated with this person. There may have been like time, a lot of energy. I feel like something was established with this person, or things may have been established with this person. I feel like, and maybe someone feels like maybe I shouldn't give up on this. Maybe I should continue to build or work on or rebuild with this person. So I do feel like you have a lot that you're having to think about. I do also feel like you're wanting to take your time, but I do feel like someone's going to press you, or someone's going to apply a lot of pressure in order for you to kind of like make some sort of decision. So they're trying to push you out of your comfort zone. I'm trying to see if this person's being malicious, but it won't tell me because I only got 3 cards. So it won't tell me. I only have 3 cards. I'm sorry, boo. I only have 3 cards, but I do feel like this person's going to come towards you wanting some sort of, they're going to present an opportunity for you. But I feel like this is surrounding more so around money. So meaning like this person's not giving an opportunity like, oh, let's be together. It could be like, oh, like, let's go into business together, or let's do something. It's something about like finances and trying to use you. Like maybe you have good credit and they're trying to use your credit. There's something about them trying to use your money. So, hey, Sandra. I said Sandy. I always call you Sandy, but it's Sandra. I feel like someone is trying to use you. So they may be trying to use your finances. Like maybe you have good credit. Maybe that you're like, you don't have a house yet. So they're like, oh my God, like I can use you as, a co-signer. Or there's something about them using you, but it's more so of a personal gain and not and I'm not saying that this person doesn't care about you, but I can't tell you that because I only got 3 cards and I got too many people in line. But I just feel like this is someone that is asking a favor of you. So it's not someone that is, and I'm not saying that they're not genuine, but it's something about a favor. It's a favor that they want, or favor that it's not even what they want. It's something that they need. It's a favor that they need. And if you don't give them this favor, they're going to like go ape shit on you. This is a fuckboy. This is someone that is greedy. Like I just feel like, the 7 deadly sins, like there's gluttony, there's like a whole bunch of things. I just feel like this person just like greedy. Like it's greedy. No, Imani, I didn't read it. Well, I didn't listen to them yet. But when I get off, I'm gonna listen to them. I haven't listened to them yet. When I get off, I'm gonna listen to them. But I just feel like this is like greedy energy. This is just someone who likes to just take, but they don't really give anything back in return. And if they do give back in return, it's like little. It's like a grain of sand, like a piece of sand back to you. It's just like, I just gave you a whole ocean and you would give me back a grain, like just one. That's like one grain back. I just feel like someone is just very self-serving. That's why I said be careful, because and that's because by default, Imani, you're such a nice person. Like I don't know you personally, but we've FaceTime before, and you've been a client to me, so I kind of like know your personality a little bit. Like you're just so nice, and I feel like someone is just using that to their advantage. They know how nice you are. They know how giving you are. They know how caring you are. They know how much of an impact you are. And the fact that someone is trying to take advantage of you, it just bothers me. And I feel like that's what they're doing. Like they know that they can kind of like manipulate you or kind of get you or kind of sway you into doing something that you don't really want to do because you're just nice. I just feel like you have to create boundaries with this person and stick to your boundaries, because I feel like sometimes you kind of flip flop when it comes to like creating boundaries with this person, because you fall back into the, oh my god, but I love this person, but then love yourself enough to create boundaries for that person. Like for example, like you can love someone with all of your heart and all of your entirety, but if someone just keeps taking from you and doesn't reciprocate anything, it's kind of just like you're doing a disservice to yourself, and also it's an injustice to yourself, because what you're doing essentially is being I was gonna say something else, but that's too vulgar. Like that's just, I don't know why y'all would say something like that. That's kind of rude. It's not rude, but it's just like that's triggering. If I say that word, it will just trigger somebody. I feel like it's an injustice to yourself, because essentially what this person is doing is robbing you. It's like robbing you of spiritual growth, robbing you of your money, like literal money, robbing you of you being free of yourself, and you also like being able to explore, other things. Because I do feel like what this person does is like they kind of like want you to stay in some sort of like a bubble, and they want you to be easily manipulated. That's exactly what they want. They want you to like basically do what you're basically a servant to them. Like you do this because I said it, and if you question it, and it becomes a huge issue. So just be careful. It just sounds so draining. That person just sounds so draining, and I just wish you the best with that. And if you really need to get out of that, get out of it. Like seriously. Yeah, you need to love yourself more, so that you won't get. Oh my god, why does that word keep coming up? That's such a triggering word. Like I'm not gonna say that word. It's such a triggering word. I'm not gonna say it. Like I'm not gonna say that. Because it triggered me. Like if I feel like if I get goosebumps, like if and that hasn't happened to me, like I know whatever that has happened to somebody else, they're gonna like feel goosebumps way better. Like I just feel like it's gonna just be triggering. Sorry, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to my team. Talking to my team. I just feel like somebody's robbing you. They're robbing you, like literally robbing you, literally. Yeah, they're. It's like a parasite. This is someone that's a parasite. Um, I just, I just, I just wouldn't deal with that. It's really triggering. It's really triggering. And once you decide to like kind of like pull away from this person, they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna go crazy. They might cuss you out. They might cuss you out. They might do something that's very vindictive. Like I just like someone is just like, how dare you? And it's because you've gone along with it for so long, meaning that you haven't really given this person any pushback. So the fact that you're giving this person pushback now is just like, how dare you? So I just, and I know you because we've had readings before. I know you have like you're married to this person, like you're obligated to. Not, I mean, obviously, I ain't obligated to nobody. I'm obligated to my Lord Jesus, my Lord and Savior. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, like you're under oath, like to love through sickness and through health, like all of these things that you want under oath to marry this person. So I feel like it's kind of hard for you to kind of detach and to kind of like kind of like remove yourself from the situation. But I just feel like you need to kind of like put your foot down with this person. All right, let me do Lanice, and then it's Sandra, and then it's Stephanie E, and then it's Monique, then it's Simone, then it's Janae, then it's Tamala, then it's Victoria, then it's Moonlit, and then it's a long line. It's a long line. I want to be here for a little bit. This is a long line. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just trying to see, refresh it. This is a long line. I think somebody donated. I think somebody sent in a cash app. Okay, no. So that's pretty much it. So let me do Lanice, and then it's Sandra. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Imani, for your tip. That's so sweet. You didn't have to do that. Seriously. This nail is like coming off. We didn't really have to do that. Seriously. Thank you. This nail is coming off. I didn't even get my nails done. This is ridiculous. It's like chipping. All right. Let me do Lanice. You're welcome. Okay, so this is for Lanice. The heck? Okay, so this is for Lanice. All right, you think you... Okay, Lanice, what I'm seeing... hopefully I'm saying your name right. Just have you butcher names on here. And I don't mean to do that, but I just, whatever. Y'all know me. Anyways. So this is for Lanice. Lanice, what I'm seeing is that, okay, so mainly the signs that are coming around you, because I know you said that you want to know what's the energy around you. You're here, hey. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that you might be involved with a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or it could possibly be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, I do feel like someone is kind of possibly wanting to kind of like fix or to rebuild a connection that you have with them. I do also feel like this is like you trying to get your emotions back balanced too. So you are being very guarded. You also might be coming on very defensive. So if someone is trying to kind of like get in your good graces or trying to kind of more so rebuild with you or wanting to restructure things with you, I feel like you're not open to it. Energy for career. Did I not read your thing quickly? Sorry. Let me read it now. Thank you. Oh, what is the energy around my career change? Oh, okay, so then I shuffle again. Lord Jesus. Sorry. Sorry, Lanice. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me shuffle again. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Steph, girl. Yeah, like this is how I am in like in real life. I think I'm kind of crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I have my days. I'm a loner. I like to be alone a lot. I don't like to go out. I'm not like to go out. I don't like to be around people. I think that's what it is. Okay, so this is the Lanice and career. Okay. Yes, Miranda. So, what I'm getting for you, I mean, it's pretty much the same cards that popped out. But anyways, what I'm seeing for you is that, I've been applying but not getting any results, so just wondering what's going on. I don't know why you're feeling so defeated because there's an opportunity that's coming in. I feel like you're sorry, I can't see anything. I feel like you're coming off. You're welcome, Miranda. I feel like you're coming off very defensive. You might be coming off. I'm pretty much getting the same energy. Coming off very defensive or very guarded. It may be because It may be because that you are feeling very defeated. Um, you could also be feeling very nostalgic around this time as well, or feeling possibly emotionally let down. You're beating yourself up like too much, um, because of some sort of opportunity that you really wanted, but it didn't go in your favor. I also feel like this is also you being too stuck in the past as well. So it is saying for you to kind of like you're having to overcome things that did not go in your favor in the past. So I do also feel like you are kind of beating yourself up for things that you could have done differently in your past. But I feel like you're having to kind of learn from those mistakes or those lessons and kind of just move forward with them. But I feel like sometimes you have a hard time doing so. Now, there's another opportunity coming in for you. I feel like this opportunity is going to come in, but I feel like you're not going to want this opportunity at first. But I do feel like this is something that is going to manifest. So this is something that may start very slowly, like or very small, and I do feel like it's going to lead to some sort of financial stability for you. Um, I do also feel like there seems to be some sort of opportunity that presented itself, but maybe it wasn't enough money, or maybe there wasn't maybe there was the benefits or the opportunity wasn't too lucrative for you, so you may have possibly turned it down. And I do also feel like there is an opportunity, like there is like light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like you're not being very optimistic about it, and that is why there seems to be some sort of dark. You may feel. I don't feel like this is what's really going on, but this is what you may feel. Like you may feel like there's like a dark cloud surrounding what's going on in your life, or you may feel like you're bad luck, or you may feel like there's just why does everything keep like I'm just getting like you're like why me, why. Why me? I just feel like there's a lot of that going on. Like a pity. I mean, I can see why, but I just feel like there's a lot of pity party going on. There's a lot of like self doubt going on. There's a lot of like you beating yourself up, and it's unnecessary and it's unwarranted because I do feel like there's an opportunity coming in. I feel like the universe is trying to test you though. The universe is trying to like, okay, let's little humble you a little bit. Gonna give you something that you deserve. So don't cry, don't cry, don't pity party. Because I feel like I feel like it's just temporary, girl. Like you're just going off and on and on and on and on. And it's just like you don't really need to do that because I feel like whatever you want and all of your creativity is going to be supported by the universe. But I feel like sometimes you kind of like, I guess it's like double down and question yourself. But that's the thing, like something else is coming. Like there's an opportunity coming in for you financially. Like I don't understand why you're, and you know what it is. And I posted something on my Instagram about this, and you know a lot of people don't. A lot of people would like sit in my DMs just like, girl, like why are you posting that, blah blah blah. And it's just like, it's true though. Like you need to have patience, and a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people don't want to hear that. Oh, I don't want to hear. I need patience. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But patience is key because I do feel like when you're not patient enough and things are you kind of force things into happening the way that you want them to happen, I feel that it's misaligned, right? It's misaligned. Like that's not what like spirit or God wants for you. Like you're trying to control or manipulate things, um trying to kind of like control or manipulate things into how you would want them to be. And I feel like that is not your path. So the path that you already have formulated or you've already conceptualized in your mind is not what's for you. So I just feel like just be a little bit more patient. Because I feel like there's an opportunity coming in for you financially and you're having to kind of be patient for that. And if you have it's something about either like the benefits or the pay, you're having to kind of negotiate with that. I don't know what that means. I keep getting like you're having to negotiate for either the benefits or having to negotiate how much they're willing to pay you. Like maybe you're not in agreement with what they want to pay you, so you're having to kind of go back and forth with how much you want to be paid with them. Like there has to be some sort of like common ground when it comes to that. So I don't know if you are negotiating or they're negotiating with you, but I feel like there's some sort of negotiation that's going on. So like I said, don't beat yourself up. Like it's seriously unwarranted. Like you're being too hard on yourself. Um, it's just I don't want to say you're doing too much I don't feel like you're doing too much. It's just like there seems to be like you not really trusting what spirit is trying to give you. In essence, what it's doing is causing a lot of confusion for you. So just be patient. There's opportunity coming in. I feel like it's gonna happen when you're like really down in the dumps. It's just like, oh my god, like I feel like you're crying and like spirit's just watching you, like, girl, if you don't stop, like spirit's playing a cruel joke on you. But I feel like an opportunity is gonna come in, and when the opportunity does come in, slide on my DMs and be like, Cynthia, you told me something was gonna happen, and it did happen because there's another financial opportunity coming in for you. And I don't want to hear patience, but patience is so key. Like if you just like simply just allow life to happen, like that's why like I have no cares in the world. Even when I'm just like, even like when I could be in the middle of hell and my whole energy would still be calm. It would still be calm. Like I could be in the midst of chaos and my energy is like always, I'm just always calm. Just like, people may say that I'm very nonchalant or like very flippant, but I don't feel like it's that. It's just like shit gonna happen for me. I ain't worried about nothing. Like that's always my attitude. And my friends are always just like, how do you know though? I'm just like, I don't know, but I'm just look, my team, my like God, like they're not gonna fail me. They don't want me to struggle. God don't want me to struggle. Like if God don't want me to struggle, I ain't gonna struggle. Like that is always my mindset. So don't hyper focus on the things that you can't control because it's out of your control. You can't control when things happen to you. You can't control whether you leave this earth. You can't control anything if you think about it. So the fact that you're trying to control something is like laughable because it's like you're having to kind of allow these changes to just happen. You have to just let it happen. You just have to let it happen. Like your mind should always be like, you know what, God don't want me to struggle. God doesn't want me to do this. Like God, I know God is gonna provide. And it's a sick, twisted way of having faith. But like you don't understand like how much energy you give into faith and what faith can do for you when you apply so much energy into it. You know, I'm telling you, I could be in the midst of chaos. Like I could be literally in hell, and my whole attitude would be like, man, whatever, man, like whatever. Like my whole attitude. I've always been like that. Mom was just like, why are you so calm? Like, I mean, I can't. I'm in hell. What you want me to do? I can't help it. I'm here. I'm in it. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, what am I gonna do? There's nothing I can do that is going to fix my situation. I can just stay in alignment and let shit that is aligned and what's meant for me to come into my life. So that's why I feel like I'm never in panic mode or I'm never, like I get nervous and stuff like that, but like I'm never in this like, oh my God. Like I'm just never in like, it's never like that. That happened to, okay, I'm not gonna lie, it happened to me one time recently. I was just like, I feel like I couldn't breathe but that's a whole nother story. But usually I'm just very calm. Like when I center myself and get myself really grounded, like I work really well under pressure. And I feel like that's what you're having to learn, Lenise. Like you're having to kind of learn that, you know what, I can't control that, you know, I'm applying for these things that are not happening for me. But what I can control is that I'm very diligent. I'm being very persistent. Like you're putting the energy out there. Since you're putting the energy out there, you can't miss. Like something has to happen because you're putting the energy out there. So that's what I'm saying. Like you feeling like, oh my God, like nothing's coming to me. Like it's because those things that are not coming to you are not for you. You're not aligned in those things. So that's why it's not happening for you. But I feel like what is for you is going to it's literally going to just grasp to you and not you to that thing. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But there's an opportunity coming in. Like it's gonna happen quickly too. So don't. It's gonna happen before Christmas. I swear to God, it's gonna happen before Christmas. Just relax. Relax. Like it's gonna happen. Just need a little bit more patience. So it's gonna be Sandra, Stephanie, Monique, Simone, Janae. Pamela, Victoria, and then Moonlit. Okay, let me do Sandra. I'm telling you, Stephanie, like once you master just like sitting in your truth and like kind of like letting things happen to you, it kind of gets easier. Like you don't really have to try too hard. Um, and I posted something on Facebook today, and I Stephanie, I told you this. Sometimes people are not jealous of the things that you have, meaning they're not jealous of materialistic things that you have. They're not jealous of the home that you have. They're not jealous of the car that you have. Sometimes people are just jealous of your spirit. People are jealous that people are drawn to you effortlessly. People are jealous that you get things so easy. Like you're a great manifester. You can manifest things into your life without trying. Sometimes people are jealous of your light. People are jealous of how people take to you. So like I said, like it's not always about what you have that people can be jealous of. It's literally just you being you. People can just be jealous of or irritated or upset or frustrated about. So that's why when I say, when people ask me, I don't know why they're so jealous of me. Like I don't have anything. Baby girl, it's not about what you have. It's about how people take to you. It's how people see your grace. It's how people like are just drawn to you and they don't really know why they're drawn to you. It could just be your energy. It could be your light. It's that people they want to hear what you have to say. Do you know how powerful that is for people to want to hear what you have to say without even have to try? Like, do you know how powerful that is? That's like walking into a room, right? And just being completely quiet and everybody's just drawn to you. It's just like, oh my God, just something about that girl. Like I'm just so drawn to. People are jealous of that. There's people that are jealous of that. It's not even about the car. It's not even about your home. It's not even about your watch. It's not even about those things. It's not about those things. There are people on Instagram and online are giving you evil eye right now, and you just thinking like, oh my God, I'm so down in the dumps. But people are sending you the evil eye because they want what you have, knowing, and they don't even know what you have. They don't even know what you have. But you know, you're posting things and they're saying something. Oh my God, she looks like she's having a good time. She's having a life, and you can not even smell it. You can sense the jealousy over it in the internet. And it's not about what you have. It's just about how you live your life. How people see you, how people are drawn to you, how everybody just likes you. They're like, why everybody likes her and they don't like me? Like it could be just simple things like that. I know, right? This year has been crazy stuff. It's been crazy. I feel like the year went by so fast. We're already in October, but okay, so this is for Sandra. Okay, 4 cards came out. I don't usually do 4 cards, but I'll do 4 cards. Okay, so this is for Sandra. Okay, Sandra, what I'm seeing for you is that you are, I'm not sorry to laugh. That's so rude. Why'd you laugh, Cynthia? I'm sorry. I'm laughing because like I just feel like you're trying to kind of sorry. I had a That's So Raven moment. Um why do I have that fucking Mario theme song in my head? Whatever. Anyways, what I'm seeing is that you're really trying not to. Yo, I be making myself laugh. I don't care who laugh. I feel like you're trying not to fall into some sort of temptation. That's probably why I'm hearing the Mario song in my head. Not the artist, the game. Like dun 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 dun. Y'all would think I'm so corny. Now I want to go play Mario. Y'all, whatever. I don't care if you judge me. I think I'm funny. I think I'm funny. But anyways, I'm just hearing Mario. Like I feel like you're dodging. You know, like in Mario when he's running and he's like jumping over the damn those. I think they're like toads or duck, whatever they are. I feel like it's that. Like you're dodging bullets or trying to dodge bullets or trying to dodge temptation. It could be temptation with a particular person because I am seeing that there's some sort of sexual tension or some sort of sexual energy towards somebody else. I'm telling you, I got that Mario song in my head. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all, stop laughing at me. Stop laughing at me. I know y'all laughing at me. Stop laughing. Stop. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop. But I'm feeling that. Like I feel like you're just dodging, like trying to level up, but at the same time you're trying to like dodge all the bullshit. Now it could be. It doesn't have to be bullshit. It could just be like you dodging somebody. Because I'm feeling like seems to be some sort of like sexual tension between you and somebody else. So the signs I'm getting out like for you is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a lot of Earth or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I do feel like someone is wanting to give you an offer. There's a lot of sexual tension between you and this person, but there's more than one person in this equation. I see three people: you, him, or her, whatever, and somebody else. So there's three people here. I started early. Girl, I started on time, Stephanie. Don't do me. Don't do me, Stephanie. Your reading is on YouTube. Go to YouTube. There's three people in this situation. So you might be involved in a love triangle or a third party situation. I like to call them third party situations. And I don't like to call them love triangles. Like, fuck a triangle. But anyways, I feel like there's somebody else involved in the situation. So it's like you, this person that you're trying to dodge sexually, and then somebody else. So I don't know if they're attached to somebody else or if you are attached to somebody else. But I feel like there seems to be too many people that's involved in this equation, or there's too many people that's involved in this. No, Stephanie, you have to go to YouTube. Like everything is your reading has already been done. Jumping hurdles with my legs. I'm just saying though. Like Sandra, I'm just saying. But there's so many people involved in the situation. Because I'm seeing that there seems to be like somebody wanting to reconcile with you, but there seems to be either they're attached to somebody else, or there seems to be like someone having some sort of regrets for a decision to be attached to somebody else. Meaning that someone had an opportunity with you, but they kind of didn't move forward with it, and now they got involved with somebody else, and now they're stuck with somebody else, but now they're secretly wanting to be with you, but they can't be with you because they're with somebody else, but they feel obligated with somebody else, so now they can't be with you. So I feel like that is what's going on. Like there just seems to be a lot of like, what is that thing? Like, fuck, I had it. Oh, shit. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Yeah, definitely shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like I shoulda did this. I coulda did that. I woulda did this. Like someone is like beating themselves up. I guess beating themselves up because they did not speak up, or because of a decision that they made. I do feel like someone keeps going back and forth. There seems to be some sort of like a power struggles, but I also feel like you're not wanting to get caught up in this person's I don't want to say bullshit, but you're not wanting to get caught up in their situation. Like there seems to be like you not wanting to get involved, you not wanting to be the side chick. You're not wanting to be deemed because essentially what would happen is that if you were to move forward with this person, people would think that you're a homewrecker. I'm just being honest with you. I mean that's kind of harsh, but I'm just saying like if you people you don't. I feel like people will look at you as like you being like the homewrecker, like you are the one that broke up a home, or you're the one that kind of made him leave his wife, or leave his girlfriend, or leave whoever he feels obligated to be with you. So there seems to be like you would be the cause or the blame of something. And I feel like you're not wanting to do that. Maybe it's one because you have too much pride, and two because you're not wanting to have that stigma. And I do feel like there's an opportunity that's going to be presented. You two might go on some sort of vacation or go away, because I'm seeing that there seems to be some sort of travel plans that you guys are doing. Look, I'm not judging. I just feel like there's some travel plans that are being thought up, or this person's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you here, I'm gonna take you on vacation, or let's get away this weekend, or like there seems to be like going away with this person. Or this person, and if you don't know this already, I'm sorry I told you this, but they're wanting to take you on vacation, or they're wanting to take you out, or wanting to kind of like um, be alone with you. Because like I said, there seems to be a lot of like sexual tension between you and this person. Like I said, like I'm not mad at it. Like I'm not judging you. Like there are definitely some sort of attraction there. Like there, you guys are both physically attracted to each other, and you guys possibly may be fighting that too. Like you may be possibly saying like, I'm not gonna have sex with you until you, because I don't sleep with married men, and I don't do this, I don't do that. So I feel like there's a sense of a level of pride um, that you have, that you're not really wanting to kind of fully go there with them, but you're thinking of it. You're definitely thinking of it. You may be fantasizing about this person, or they may be fantasizing about you. You both are also thinking about each other at the same time as well. There seems to be some sort of significant connection that you guys may have. It may be possibly telepathic. So meaning like if you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you, and vice versa. So there seems to be like a connection there that is not going away anytime soon. It doesn't matter how far you are, it doesn't matter how long you have not talked to this person, that connection is still exists. It's like it still exists. It doesn't matter how far or how, like if like for example like if you decide to run away from the connection. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to read you, girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. If you know what that what where that where I got that from, like the movie, then me and you are right here. He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. Sorry, my ass. If you know where that clip is from the movie, me and you are right here. Like that's my favorite movie. I don't know if you guys know what my favorite movie is. I think I've announced it like so many times. I have my favorite movie of all time that I watch all the time. I can't help it. But yeah, Sandra, that's what's happening. I feel like how you gonna fuck? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, get some. I mean, sexual healing, sexual. just. I feel like you're gonna sleep with this person, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Look, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I know this person is married, and there's definitely something wrong with that. But I'm just saying that there is a lot of sexual tension. Like if you were to be left alone in a room with this person by yourself, you would sleep with them. Like there's definitely going to be sexual activities going down if you were to be left alone with this person. And they're very sexually attracted to you. You are very sexually attracted to them as well. But I just feel like something is just moving in a snail's pace with this person, and it's obviously because this person is obligated to somebody else, and that needs to be resolved before you both can move forward in a I guess amicable way. But I feel like this person is beating themselves up, like they have a lot of regrets, and their regrets is centered around you. Like, how you know, Simone? How you know if you're a movie? How do you know if you're a movie? That is scary. That's scary. How do you know if you're a movie? That is my favorite movie. Girl, you scared shit out of me. How do you know that? That's my favorite movie of all time. I love that movie. I love that movie so much. It's that movie is me. Like that movie is like that movie embodies me. I love that movie. Like me and my mom love that movie too. Like she'll watch it with me. I love that movie. I just love it. It's just that's me. Like the coven, that like the whole coven thing. Like that's just me. I love that movie. But Sandra, yeah, I just see sexual healing happening between you and this person. And I feel like if there is some sort of sexual healing with this person, I have an eyelash in my eye. Okay. I feel like if there is like sexual healing with this person, I feel that there's going to be a regret. I don't like. I mean, it could be from both people, but there's going to be like a feeling of regret. Not regretting the act of it, but regretting because this person is still obligated to somebody else. There seems to be someone, this person still attached. You know? So that's what I said. It's entirely up to you, like, if you want to deal with this. It's to you. It's up to you. Alright, so what am I doing? Oh my god, Simone, that's my favorite movie. I love that movie. I love that movie. Maybe I should watch it tonight. Yes, Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing came out for you. I still hear it in my head, like sexual healing, baby. I just see him like lighting candles for you and like rose petals. I just feel like it's gonna be so romantic. Like I just feel like it's gonna be so romantic. But I'm not condoning like him, you know, dealing with you while he's still married. I don't condone that. You know, there's just a lot that needs to happen. There's a lot that needs to happen with him trying to kind of like move away from that situation. It's a lot more complicated than what's being presented, obviously. But I feel like there seems to be like it's gonna be so romantic, like so sexy, like candles and like flowers and like champagne, like champagne and like I just like it's gonna be like it's just like the way that he's gonna go about it. It's so thoughtful, you know. That's so sweet. He's lighting candles for you and rose petals. That's so sweet. You know, men don't do that no more. I feel like you know they don't do that no more. So I feel like that's gonna happen. That's beautiful to see in my head because I know you don't see it, but I see it. That's beautiful to see. You know, it's beautiful. Whole setup is beautiful. You know. All right, so I love romantic men too. Like romantic men are top tier because as women, we've dealt with men that go out their ways to make us feel like we're not special or they try to dim our light. Especially if you're like a woman that is a go-getter, someone who's attractive, someone who gets a lot of attention from other men. There's men that will come into your life and they'll try to diminish you so that you can kind of stay at their level. And, you know, it happens. But for you to meet a man who's just like goes all out for you and so romantic and like gives you flowers and, you know, that's I'm not gonna say it's rare because I feel like there's men out there that do that, but I just feel like you have to as a man, you have to be at a level of intimacy to give that to a woman. You know what I mean? You have to be at a level of intimacy within yourself to do that for a woman. Thank you, boo. I'm gonna try and stay safe in this storm, girl. We have a storm coming. Um, shit. Thank you for reminding me. I need to go get sandbags because I have a pool and I don't want my pool to overfill. So thank you for reminding me, Sandra. I need to go buy it. I need to go get sandbags. Um, but like I said, there has to be a level of intimacy from a man to give you that. Like it takes a level of emotional maturity from a man to do that, you know? And there's a lot of men that lack emotional maturity. But there's a lot of men that do have emotional maturity. It's just, you gotta weed them out, girl. You gotta vet them. Just gotta vet them. Alright. So this is for Stephanie E. Then it's gonna be Monique. Alright, y'all. I'm getting to it. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Okay. So this is gonna be for Stephanie E. Damn, that got to sound like in my head. Sexual healing. Alrighty. Hey, Stephanie, you ain't playing no games. Okay, so Stephanie, this is what I'm getting for you. You made an opportunity to travel, but you're gonna turn it down. Um, or this may be an opportunity for you to move forward, but I feel like you're gonna turn it down. I feel like this opportunity that's being presented to you. It may be so this is the signs that are coming out with you, not with me. You. I'm getting there's a lot of signs. Just I have all the signs out here. So I'm not even gonna go in on the signs. A lot of signs out here for you. What I'm seeing is that there seems to be some sort of miscommunication between you and somebody else. You might be triggering somebody. Somebody keeps trying to reach out to you. They're trying to get your attention. Okay, so I feel like the reason why they can't get in contact with you is because you either, I don't know if you have them blocked. Like, I don't know if you have them blocked or there seems to be like they can't get to you in some sort of way. There seems to be some sort of wall up that you have. There seems to be like them having to, someone having to jump like through obstacles to get to you. Like, meaning like, you know how like when you block somebody on social media, you block them on your phone, they email you or they text you on WhatsApp. If they don't do that, they send you a letter in the mail. I just like that is what is happening. Someone's just like, damn, I'm blocked on social media. I'm blocked on the phone. I can't get in contact with her. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna email. I'm gonna send a pigeon. I'm gonna send a love note in the mail. I think that's so sweet. If he does do that, like send you a 4-page letter, like Aaliyah, I'm sending you a 4-page letter, like a letter to if he mails you a letter, sis, you really gotta talk to him now. A man to go out his way to mail you a letter. I'm just kidding. But if that doesn't happen, I feel like someone's trying to get your attention. Like this is someone that's also like triggering. So I don't know if you're triggering them or they're triggering you. You unblocked him? I am gonna say though, Steph. I am gonna say though, if you just okay, how do I say this without sounding? I gotta. What I've learned since I started doing readings is that I need to watch what I say because it can be interpreted anyway, right? So I just want to say something and get off my chest efficiently. I feel like if you decide to let this person back into your energy or decide to let them back into your life, just know it's the same bullshit. Leisha? It's not any. It's no certain amount. No certain amount. So if you do decide to let this person step back into your life, just know that it's the same bullshit. Like this person has not learned. The only reason why this person is coming back into your life is because this person has realized that he ain't for the streets. Like I ain't for the streets. There's nothing out here in these streets. And I feel like someone has realized that there is nothing out here in these streets. And I feel like someone is going to come back home. So that's why I feel like this person is coming back into your life. Not saying this person does not love you and not that this person does not care about you. He can have all of those things. But what I'm saying is that this person is coming back into your life because this person realized that there ain't shit out here. And that is the reason why they're coming back into your life. Just putting it out there. I do also feel like you are really concentrated and focused on your goals. I'm not home. Sorry, I can't with you. I can't. I feel like you're focused on your goals. So, and I just feel like you're trying to get your emotions back balanced. Like you're really trying to focus on yourself. And I just feel like once you decide that you want to take that opportunity to focus on yourself, this is when someone comes into your life. I know you want a new love partner. I know you do. I know you do. I know you want a new partner. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like it's not your season for that. And I know you're going to hate me when I say this, but it's not your season for that. Like your season right now is for you to focus on your bag and focus on yourself. Like, there's a lot of self-healing that you need to do before you go into a relationship, because I feel like you're going to take that old baggage that you have with this particular previous partner into this new cycle. So that's what I'm saying, that you're having to kind of like, right now it's not your season. And people don't understand, like, sometimes, and it's not even about just saying this, astrologically, if you look at your houses and look at your trines and conjunctions, you can figure out when you're going to get married. I didn't learn this, but I know someone who's into this, who has taught me a little bit. Shout out to my boo Tamaj. Shout out to my boo Tamaj Tarot. Check her on YouTube, because that's the only person I let read me. Tamaj Tarot. She is the only person on YouTube that I know in person. I've never met her in person, but we know each other. We talk often, like, often, like, we email each other, stuff like that. But she is the only person I allow read me as a reader, because I don't read myself anymore. I stopped reading myself. I don't do it anymore. I don't want to know what's going to happen to me. Sometimes when I feel like my vision, my third eye is cloudy, I go to her. Like, Tamaj, I need you. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll go to her. She's the only person that read me. And my spiritual advisor, but he's not here. He's in Puerto Rico. He's like in and out of Miami. So whenever he's in Miami, I try to catch him, but he's in Puerto Rico. So if you look at your astrological chart, you can find out when someone is coming into your life, or when you're going to get married. You need to just find an astrologer that can kind of read your chart to you. I don't do those type of things. I'm not an astrologer. Like, I cannot look at your natal chart and tell you, okay, this year is when someone's going to come into your life. But if you find a really good, like, astrologer, they can tell you when someone's coming into your life. They can tell you when you're going to get married, because it's all about the planetary alignments. It's also about your trines and your conjunctions. I know a little bit. I'm not completely stupid when it comes to that stuff. But I know, like, there's 12 houses and we have trines and conjunctions. If your trine matches the other person's trine, like, it's a formula to it. It's a math. It literally is a math. So if you find somebody who's a really good astrologer, not me, because I don't do that. But if you find someone that can kind of like do the math for you, because it's literally math. They have to do math. You can find out. So if you're interested, Stephanie, you can definitely find out when someone's going to come into your life. But I just feel like right now, it's not the time. It's not right now. It's definitely not right now. I feel like you're needing to kind of like more so focus on yourself. There's just a lot of self-healing, and there's things that you're still coming to some sort of realization about yourself that's scaring you. So I feel like you're still needing to kind of like focus on yourself. I do see like there's travel plans coming up for you, but you're going to decline it. I don't know why. Maybe you don't like the people that you're going with. Maybe you don't like the people that are going with you. But I feel like there's a travel plans, or there's going to be some sort of trip that you're going to be like, nah, I'm not interested. And it may be possibly because you're wanting to kind of focus on what's what's going on in your life right now. So you're trying to stay focused, which is a good thing. Stay focused. All right, let me do Monique, and then Simone, and then Janae, then Tamla, then Victoria, then Moonlit. So I'm right now, Steph. Someone new is coming, but not now. It's not now, right? And if anyone else tries to come back from the past, they ain't on shit. Like, so honestly, they're not. You're not gonna be alone forever, Stephanie. I'm telling you, there's you, and you're welcome, baby. You, Stephanie, and like 4 other clients that I have, y'all better invite me to the wedding, because y'all stress me out when it comes to y'all love lives. Y'all like, Cynthia, what is gonna happen? What is gonna happen? Like, y'all stress me out. And I'm like, look, when y'all get married, bitch, if I don't get invited to the wedding, I am going to fucking wedding crashers, bitch. Wedding crashers. You'll know, Steph. Oh, Lord Jesus. I need to be invited to the wedding, because if I don't be invited to the wedding, I'm going to cause hell. Like, I'm gonna disown you as a client. I'm gonna disown you because as much as you stress me out about wanting to be in a relationship, and you finally meet him and you get married, you don't have the nerve to invite me? Oh hell no! Like, no, we gonna fight. Seriously, we definitely gonna fight. We gonna fight. We are going to fight, and you're not gonna like what's gonna come out my mouth. Like, seriously, we're gonna fight. It's you and like 4 other clients that I have. Like, they always stress me out about love. They're like, oh my God, Cyn. And I see that there's someone coming for y'all, but y'all don't want to be patient. So I tell you and my other 4 clients, like, if I don't get invited to the wedding, as much as you stress me about man, if I don't get invited to the wedding, we fighting. Like, we're literally, I'm squaring up in front of the wedding in your wedding dress. We fighting. Like, how dare you? The audacity of you. The audacity of you of not inviting me to your wedding. Look, I've never been invited to a wedding. Well, actually, that's not true. I've been invited to weddings. Scratch that. I meant to say, I've never been to a wedding that I predicted. Meaning, like, I've only been in this game for, like, what, 2 years, 3 years? So none of my clients have gotten married just yet. But I'm just like, it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I'm like, one of my clients going to invite me to the wedding. I had a client invite me to the graduation, and I went. So I've been invited to a graduation. But I've never been invited to a wedding. I'm like, one of my clients need to get married so I could be invited because I predicted it. And I need to be there. And I don't need a speech. Like, listen, I don't need a speech because I'm very, like I said, I'm very chill in the cut, eating my food, having my drink, doing my little 2-step. Like, I don't need a speech at all. I don't even need any acknowledgement. I just want to be around the people. I just want to be around people to help celebrate you and your boo. I don't want a speech. But if I don't get my invite, oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Yes, I'm going to be there when you jump the boob, Sandra. I got to be there. Because there's unfinished business between you and that person, Stephanie. Like, you're having to kind of like resolve that unfinished business that you have with that person. And the thing is that someone can have unfinished business with you or resolve issues with you, and you may not feel that way. Like, for example, me. My ex might feel like we have unfinished business, but to me, it's just like, you dead. To me, you're dead. Like, ghost. Like, you're dead. You're finished to me. But he may feel like he has unresolved issues with me. I don't feel like I have unresolved issues with him. So you see what I'm saying? It could be that thing. It could be like they have unresolved issues with you. But in your mind, it's just like, I'm done. I'm finished, finito. Like, it'll never happen. But maybe to him, he may feel that way. I don't want any of my exes back. But my ex may not feel that way. You know what I mean? All right. This is for Monique. Oh my God. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so this is for Monique. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Stephanie, someone could feel like they have unfinished business with you, but you may not feel that way. In your mind, you may feel like, I'm done. I will never speak to you again. I want nothing to do with you again. I never want to hear your voice. I never want to see your face. Like, it could be that. But they may feel like they have unresolved issues with you. And mainly because they might want to apologize to you. But you know how I feel about apologies. Like, the apology is not for me. The apology is for yourself. Because at that point, especially if years has gone by and this person has not given you apologies, just like, you're just saying this because you need to sleep easy at night. I'm sleeping fine at night because I know I ain't do shit wrong. But he may not feel that way. He may feel like, damn, man, I really fucked up. I really did that girl dirty. I really dogged that girl out. He probably has all of these unresolved feelings within himself, and he feels like he needs to get it out. But you're just like, I don't fuck with you. Like, what you telling me this for? I already know you ain't shit. I already know you a dog. I already know you dogged me out. Like, I already know you did all these things to me. So I don't need to hear you say that to me. You know what I mean? But you see, that's what I'm saying, Stephanie. Like, they may have unresolved issues with you, but you may not have unresolved issues with them. So that's what I'm saying. Tell him move around. Move around. Move around. Like, move around. It's up to you. You have free will. So this is for Monique. So Monique. Yeah. Hey, Janae. Like, I don't need you to tell me. I don't need you to tell me that you sorry that you dogged me out. I know you dogged me out. I was there. I know you dogged me out. I know you ain't a piece of shit. I was there. I experienced it. What you telling me I'm sorry for? I know what you about. Like, what you telling me this for? I know you ain't shit. You saying you're sorry because you're saying sorry? Okay, what you want me to do? After someone says sorry to you, what do they expect? Do they expect to be in your life again? Because that's never gonna happen. Like, do they expect y'all to talk again? Because that's never gonna happen. Do they expect us to go to the movies? That's never gonna happen. Have a word, sit down, have a drink. That's never gonna happen. So what you want me to say? No, she could send it. I'm actually, there's like 5 people in line. So I'm saying, like, the apology is not for me. The apology is for yourself, because you are not coming to some sort of realization of how ain't shit you are. So it's like, I've already forgiven myself for even allowing myself to be in that situation for so long, and I've already forgiven you for being a ain't shit person. So my thing is that you coming to say that you're sorry for what? For what? Like I don't get it. You know what? Like, I guess right now where I am in my emotional, where I am in my journey, and you know what? When was the last time I said this? I said this earlier in April. I still feel the same way. Fuck it. I still feel the same way. I don't understand apologies. And I had this conversation with my therapist. I told her, I said, I don't understand what apologies. And she's like, oh, it's not for you. You know, it's not for them, it's for you. Like, and I'm like, I don't need to hear I'm sorry, because I already know what type of person that they are. So for them to come to me and you know, confess all of their sins that they've done to me, what do you want me to do with that information? What do you want me to do with that information? Once you tell me that you're not shit, and you feel bad for what you've done, and you did all this blah blah blah, like, what do you want? Like, what you want me to sit with that information, but what do you want me to do with that information? I am not in my journey long enough maybe to understand what apologies and what, okay, example. And I've said this example before. Let's say someone who has been SA'd. If you don't know what that means, before I even say the word, this is going to be a trigger word. Someone who has been sexually assaulted, right? The victim has to live with all of these things for all of these years. And this is just on a spectrum, because it could be from the smallest thing through to the highest thing, right? So this is just somewhere in the spectrum. I'm just using a loose example. Their predator or their assaulter, I guess that's a word, right? Assaulter? That's not even a word, Chas. The person that assaulted them comes back into her life, and they say, oh, you know, please forgive me. I apologize for what I've done. Blah blah blah. I'm not that person anymore. Okay, the person who was SA'd, what do you want them to do with that information? The abuse has happened. The trauma has been experienced. The trauma has been dealt with. The trauma has been given. Like, what do you want that person to do with that information? It does not erase what has happened at all. It does not erase what has happened. It does not. It possibly still triggers that person too. Like, it's like, I am in my journey right now. I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. I am not this whole and well-endowed tarot guru, spiritual advisor. I'm not that. I'm just Cyn, okay? I'm just Cyn. But I'm just saying, like, what do you want me to do with that information? Once you apologize and you tell me that you have changed and that you're not that person anymore and that you have developed, you have evolved, what do you want me to do with that information? It does not relieve anything for me personally. It doesn't relieve anything that you've done to me. It doesn't relieve anything. So I am in my spiritual journey. I don't understand apologies. My thing is that if don't do anything that you have to apologize for later. That is my thing. I try to respect people. I try to give people grace. I try to, be the best version of who I possibly can be to people. I try not to hurt their feelings. I try not to hurt them physically. I try not to hurt them emotionally because I don't want to have that on me. I don't want to have that guilt. I don't want to have that you having that leverage over me because I've done something where I've caused pain or inflict pain on you. So I'm very mindful of the things that I say. I'm very mindful of how I go about situations. Not saying that I'm a perfect person. I do fuck up. But there's a spectrum of fucking up. There's a spectrum of like hitting you and saying I'm sorry. And there's a spectrum of like, essaying you and then saying I'm sorry. There's a spectrum to assault. There's a spectrum to trauma. There's a spectrum of betrayal that people don't understand. Some people cannot get over betrayal, and even if you were to give them an apology, they're not going to get over it. They're not going to ever talk to you again. They're never going to acknowledge you anymore. They don't want nothing to do with you. So my thing is that, yes, you apologize, but what do you want me to do with the apology? What do you want me to do with the apology? I am at that level of my spiritual journey. Like I said, I'm not a spiritual guru. I'm not a tarot guru. I am just Cyn, okay? I am still learning. I'm still learning how to deal with shit. I'm on a day-to-day basis. I am human. I bleed. I'm not a robot. This is how I'm thinking in my mind. I have a hard time wrapping my mind around apologies. Because once you've disrespected or caused harm or inflict trauma to someone, how do you go about apologizing to that person and trying to kind of be more? How do you build a relationship with someone who has done something like that to you? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Okay. Anyways, so this is for Monique and Stephanie. That was for you. Stephanie. Because I feel like there's been a lot going on with your situation. With this person has been like disrespected you and like has done all of these things to you, and it's just like this person coming back around and say I'm sorry. It's just like, what the fuck do you want me to do with your apology, my nigga? Like, what am I gonna do with it? Like, what do you want me to say? Like, you apologize, but yeah, like, okay, like, cool. You apologize, cool. But what am I supposed to say to that? Anyways, hey Bonnie. So this is for Monique. Monique, I keep putting my bracelet across the table. There seems to be some sort of miscommunication, blockages in communication between you and someone else too. There may be someone that may be coming towards you that is possibly wanting to talk. Someone's definitely wanting to get something off their chest. Someone has been in their mind about something that they want to say to you. The only reason I breathe the reason I breathe so loud like that is because someone is so manipulative. I don't like this energy. I do feel like you're going to walk away or decide to walk away from this person. I feel like someone is trying to kind of sway you. They may be possibly trying to get one over you or trying to manipulate you. This is someone who's a smooth talker or a slick talker. It's up to you because I feel like you're looking for some sort of like defined or definitive answer. But what it's saying is that you're having to make a decision on yourself, by yourself, depending on the circumstances. So, for example, you have to kind of like look through How does not look? I guess you have to like kind of use your mind and also use your emotions too. So there needs to be a balance between mind and emotions when making this decision. I do also feel like someone is coming to you wanting to express themselves. They're wanting to be a little bit more vulnerable. This is also someone that has something that they want to tell you or get something off of their chest. So I do feel like there's going to be a form of expression of how they feel about you. Again, I just feel like this is someone who's just doing that because they're trying to control or trying to manipulate a situation. Meaning that someone is just only apologizing when they're wanting to talk because they're possibly wanting to get their way in some sort of way. I mean, the devil is here. I'm not afraid of that card. A lot of people are afraid of that card. But what the devil usually signifies is that someone who has a lot of bad habits. This is also someone that has a lot of self work that they need to do. This is also someone who possibly doesn't even know who they are as a person. So there seems to be a lot of self discovery with this person. So that is why I feel like this person is coming off very manipulative, because I do feel like this person doesn't really know what they want. So they're just kind of winging it. And maybe you're not wanting to wing it. Maybe you're wanting something a little bit more solid. But I feel like someone is just winging it, that they're just like, I don't know, like it's just like someone just blindly going into something. And it's just like either you know what you want or you don't. So I just feel like just be careful with that. I feel like someone's just winging it. Just not saying that they're, I mean, maybe telling you what you want to hear, but I just feel like someone is just winging it. It's annoying. I just got annoyed really quickly. So this person's annoying as hell. I'm just saying, got really annoyed. So annoying. I'm annoyed right now. I don't know, like this person's coming on very annoyed, or they don't know what they want, or just seems like flip flop energy with this person. So just be mindful of that. I just feel like my face is like, stop touching me. All right. Hey, Monique. I'm sorry. It's like someone is just very indecisive. It's annoying as fuck. I'm just really annoyed right now. I got annoyed really quickly. I'm just like, damn, I don't know why I'm annoyed right now. I'm just annoyed. I'm flustered and annoyed right now. So I don't know if this person is making you feel this way, but I'm just annoyed and flustered. I'm just really pissed off right now. I don't know if the person pisses you off or you piss them off, but somebody's pissed off. He's a Libra. It's so weird. Libras are supposed to be balanced. They're supposed to be decisive. Let me do Simone. Then Janae, then Tamala, then Victoria, then Moonlit, then Bonnie. I just feel like someone doesn't know what they want, and if they don't know what they want, all it does is just cause confusion. It's like someone saying that I like you, I want to be. No, let me rephrase that. It's like someone saying I like you, but I don't know what to do with you. It's like, what? You like me, you care for me, you love me, but you don't know where you want to place me in your life. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out my face, if you don't get the fuck out my face, like you don't go somewhere, move around, like move. Like I'm just getting that. Oh shoot. She said, "Scram, beat it." I'm just getting that. I'm just annoyed. Like, get away from me. Like, if you don't know where you want to place me in your life, then leave me alone. Go back to the rock that you crawled under. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I was doing fine. I was doing fine. And I feel like you're like, I feel like you want peace, right? So you're just like, and I feel like you're like, I'm perfectly fine being by myself. Like, I like the peace. Like, I just feel like someone's trying to disturb your peace. I just got ludicrous. Move, bitch. Get out the way. So someone may be possibly. Oh, okay. So what I'm seeing is that there may be possibly other people that want to get to know you or want to court you, but there's just that particular person that's at the front of the line that's stalling for everyone behind them. So it's just like, move, bitch, get out the way. That's why I'm hearing like ludicrous, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. YouTube is gonna demonetize my channel. I need to stop cursing. But anyways, I just like someone is like holding up the line. It's just like if you don't want to be with me, okay, cool, move around so the person behind you can get an opportunity. But I feel like the person's just like, no, like I'm gonna be all in your face and wasting your time. Wait, what part? What part, Monique? What part? Hold on. Who's next? Oh, Simone. JK. Let's just... I'm laughing because I'm hearing the mystical part. Here I go. Here I come. Uh-oh, don't jump, nigga, boo. I don't care who laughs. I think I'm funny. I had a That's So Raven moment. Yeah, so what I'm saying that the reason why I got the song Ludacris Move Out the Way is because someone is, let's say there's a lot of people around you that want to date you and they want to court you and they want to spend time with you and they want to get to know you and they want to, be with you. But there's someone who is at the front of the line that is holding up all of the potential suitors that are wanting to be with you. So it's just like either you're going to get out the line, move out the line, and let someone else come, but someone doesn't want to do that. Someone wants to be all in your face and wasting your time. They're like, no. Them people in the back of the line could wait. I'm going to sit here and waste all your time. I'm going to sit here and rap and spit all this game and waste your time. And it's just like, why? You don't even want me. Why? Move out the line. Move. Go. Move around. Do something. Go touch grass. Go do something. You're holding up the line. You're holding up the line. That's what I feel like is happening. That's why I'm hearing the Ludacris song. Move, bitch, get out the way. I'm hearing that song. Like someone just needs to get out the way. Like move around. Like somebody else have an opportunity because you're not serious. If you're not serious, then move. Like go back under that rock that you came from. I feel like that's what's happening. That's why I'm annoyed because it's just like, why are you wasting my time? I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed a little bit. So annoying. I don't know why men do that. I read something online yesterday that said that, how did it go? It was basically saying that how men like to reserve women for later until they get their lives together. It's like, you can't reserve me for later. You can't reserve me for later. How dare you? The audacity to think that you could reserve me for later after you get your shit together, after you done run around with all these little girls. You think you can come back? By the time you come back, I'll be like married with children or something. I'll be like in a full-blown relationship. I will be successful. I'll be traveling. I'll be across the country. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the audacity of y'all. The audacity of these men to think that they can reserve you for a later date. That's what the gist of the meme was saying when I saw it. You know? What am I doing again? Okay, Monique. No. Simone. Sorry. So this is for Simone. So Simone, what I'm getting for you is that you might be biting off more than you can chew. I do also feel like you might be taking on too many obligations. I do feel like you're trying not to fall into some sort of temptation too, but I feel like this is like not sexual temptations, but this is just like you wanting to stay focused on your finances. So basically, if someone is wanting you to come out or just wanting you to kind of have a good time, you're just kind of like putting it off because you're mainly wanting to focus on your finances and focus on this bread, this money. But I feel like I need to stop. I feel like there seems to be like you coming off very ambitious, very confident in yourself. This is something that has been a long time making though. Main signs that are coming out around you are Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So a lot of earth and a lot of fire. I do feel like your finances are going to stabilize as well. I do feel like you're going to be working very hard for your finances. You might possibly get some sort of promotion, or there seems to be some sort of like you being highly ranked. I don't know why I got military. I don't think it's military, but I'm just getting like something about like you being highly ranked, or you just getting some sort of blessings when it comes to like your finances. So financially, yeah, it's a good girl. It's a good. Financially, this is good. I do feel like there is like you having to save your money though. You might be possibly not saying that you're overspending. You might be, but I feel like there's something about you having to kind of like be careful with your budgeting or your finances. I do also feel like you are also being spiritually enlightened. There seems to be like you having to stop looking for some sort of opinion, validation, or some sort of confirmation that may be possibly around you because it's saying that you have all the answers that you need. But sometimes you may possibly be looking for validation or wanting pat on your back or wanting people to give you your flowers. Not saying that that's a bad thing. Sometimes it's just give yourself your flowers. Even if somebody doesn't recognize or see that, like give yourself flowers. Um, Give yourself, treat yourself. Like treat yourself. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're having to do that. I'm also saying that you might be possibly getting bored or you get really bored easily, especially when things are getting too mundane or monotonous. I do also feel like you're having, damn, I carried my necklace, my bracelet, sorry. I feel like you're having to kind of like take some sort of leap of faith as well. There is something about you having to make some sort of decision. Be careful that there's not someone around you that may be possibly trying to take advantage of you. If someone is, you're going to cut someone off soon. There's someone around you in your circle that you're going to cut off, or someone that you may know that you're going to decide to cut off, and mainly because this person's not being honest with you, or this person is just coming out very deceptive. So there is, and you're going to keep going back and forth whether or not you want to like kind of like cut this person off and no longer speak to them. But I feel like overall, in the end, you will decide to cut them off. But someone is not that bringing drop. I need a refill. Shauna, if you if you still in the chat, boo, I need to get a refill on my lashes. I need a refill on my lashes. But I feel like you're going to kind of like cut somebody off or no longer talk to someone. So your circle might be getting smaller. All right. Let me do Janae. I need a refill. I know I need a refill. I need a refill. Can I get a refill? Can I get a refill? I need a refill. Can I get a refill? Alright. Oh my god, please DM me so I know how. Well, actually, you have my number. I think you have my number. But text me how much the refills are so I could come and get a refill because y'all see these lashes? Like, you see these gaps? Y'all see these gaps? Lord Jesus. You're welcome, Simone. And Janae. Okay, what is going on, Janae? Hey, Janae, all I'm getting is self-sabotage. You might be self-sabotaging yourself. Sorry, y'all, my hair is itching. It shouldn't be itching. I washed it. What was I gonna say again? This I should. Janae, I'm like looking at your cards. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. I feel like we haven't talked that long. What is going on? Okay. First and foremost, I'm seeing 3 people in this situation. So that's you, someone else, and someone else. There's 3 people in this situation. There's 3 people. Janae, I'm just being honest. There's 3 people here in this particular situation. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's 3 people involved in this situation. Me, I saw a lot of sexual frustrations too. Like you may want to fuck. I need to stop cursing. You need, you may want to sleep with somebody, or someone wants to sleep with you. There's a lot of sexual tension going on. Damn, man, you and Sandra, what is going on? But I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension. I don't know if you're wanting to sleep with that person or they're wanting to sleep with you, but there seems to be a lot of sexual tension. I do also feel like you're at a. It's funny because I feel like you're at your wits end with somebody, but at the same time you're not done. So there seems to be like you trying to. You know how when you keep saying, "Well, I'm done with him. I'm done with him." It's just like, are you saying that because you're really done, or are you just saying that because you're trying to convince yourself that you're done? So there seems to be something going on with that. I didn't mean to read you, but I feel like that's what's going on. There seems to be like someone that is also coming on very manipulative. I do also feel like there is someone that may be possibly coming off very controlling. So just be careful. I don't know if you are the one that's doing that or you are the one that's doing that. I feel like it seems to be some sort of miscommunication, and I do also feel like there is going to be like you coming off very defensive. Now there seems to be some sort of resurfacing between you and this person. Janae, be careful how you talk to people because I'm seeing that you're coming off too blunt. And it may not just be with this person, it can be with just a whole bunch of people around you. Just like, dang, you are too blunt. Too blunt. It may not, it could be blunt, it could be cold, it could be detached, but you're coming off too blunt. Like, I just feel like you're just like cutting people to the white meat with your words. So just be careful with that. I didn't tell you to shut up. I just said to be careful how you communicate. I didn't tell you to shut up. You ain't gotta shut up. But just maybe your approach needs to be a little bit more softer, a little bit more empathetic, sympathetic, whatever the word is, or both. But I feel like you need to be a little bit more softer with your approach. You know? That's it. That's all of it. Just be a little bit more softer with your approach. That's what I'm saying, Janae. Like you're coming off very, very cold, very detached. Um, I feel like it's more so out of frustrations. I feel like you have a lot on your shoulders. And you've been very stressed out. I feel like you've been taking on too many obligations or too many priorities, and I feel like it's just you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. So there is a little bit of like you just acting out or reacting out of frustrations, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you just need to be mindful of your surroundings because you may not be the only person that may be going through that as well. You know, there may be people that are going through the same, not the same thing that you're going through, but they are possibly going through the same frustrations or they can be possibly going through a lot. And you being blunt can also trigger them and them treating you the way that they're treating you is possibly triggering you. So there seems to be you being a product of your environment. So work on that, you know, just a little bit. Just work on that. But I do feel like there seems to be some sort of love triangle, or I hate using the word love triangle. Third party situation going on between you and someone. There seems to be some sort of miscommunication. Someone may not be telling you the full truth or the entire truth when it comes to this particular other person that they may feel obligated to. So there seems to be a little bit of like not telling the truth, or because of this third party situation, I feel like there seems to be like both people maybe possibly marrying each other and giving the cold shoulder, or both of you maybe possibly giving each other the silent treatment. So I don't know if you're giving someone a silent treatment or they're giving you the silent treatment, but there seems to be like a silent treatment going on. Oh, Lord. All right, so I'm gonna do Tamala, then Victoria, then Moonlit, then Bonnie. Bonnie's last. I'm getting tired. I'm getting lightheaded. All right. Janae. Oh yeah, I did Janae. Okay. Tamala. All right. One last shuffle. I'm doing Tamla now, but then it's Victoria, Moonlit, then Bonnie. So Bonnie, you have like Two people in front of you. Actually, yeah, two people. Bonnie, I need to come to Jamaica because I need to use my credits. I tell you, I'm gonna come to Jamaica so I can come see you and the boss. If it's just me alone, that's fine. I don't plan on bringing nobody with me. But I'm saying, like, I want to come to Jamaica and see y'all. I miss a boss. My little dumpling. So cute. Okay. So this is for Tamala. All right. Tamala. Hopefully I'm saying your name. I'm telling you, Bonnie, let me know. I will come. Like, shoot, if it's next week, I'll come. I'm trying to get the fuck out of Miami. I'm like, seriously. Let me know. Like, when is this? October? It can't be the end of October because the end of October I have obligation. But it could be like, it gotta be soon. It gotta be soon because November is Thanksgiving. And then I have my surgery in December. Maybe like the last week of November or the first week of December. I'm down. Girl, let me know. I ain't got nothing to do here in Miami. I ain't got no obligations. Like, I ain't got nothing to do. Comfort Heroes in October. What's that? Girl, text me. Text me. What's Heroes? What is Heroes? Is it a club? Hey, Taila. Taila. Hey, Shannon. I said it right. Yes, Tamala. I know. I know that's right. But Tamala, you've been getting retrained for a while now, so I know you. All right, so this is for Tamala. Tamala, you're going to crack into some sort of gift that you may have. You may realize that you're an empath. You may realize that you can possibly heal, or you can possibly I'm gonna call you Marbani. You may be come to some sort of realization that you have some sort of spiritual gift or some sort of spiritual duty on the physical plane that we're in. I do also feel like you are learning how to express yourself, however that is. It could be anything, but I feel like you're learning how to express yourself, or you may be possibly using different outlets to get yourself, to express yourself. I know you're going to see my name in lights. No one's gonna. That's my song, okay? Every time I see Taila's name, I'm like, that's Taila. I know it's Taina, but it's Taila in my mind because Taila, that's my boo. So it's Taila. But I also feel like with you, Tamala, is that you are learning how to save your money, which is a good thing. I do also feel like there's going to be some sort of opportunity that's going to come in financially for you. Your creative efforts is being supported by the universe. You grow up, Shannon. Shut up. Getting on me. I feel like you're be careful. Some sort of connection that you're experiencing is not an illusion or a facade, or it's just for show. Okay, Tamala. So I am saying that there is a connection that you're experiencing. So the name of the signs that are coming out are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also feel like there seems to be like you having the ball in your court when it comes to some sort of connection too. I do feel like it's going to be satisfying for you, but okay. This is what okay. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting like, don't romanticize your relationships before getting into a relationship. Meaning, when you first meet somebody, you're like, oh my God, I can see us being together. I can see us being girlfriend. I can see us on this trip to the Bora Bora. I can see us doing this. I can see us doing that. I can see, like, don't do that. Don't romanticize your relationships before being in a relationship. Like, you're having to let someone prove to you that they can give you the things that you want when it comes to a relationship. That's why I said I feel like be careful that you don't romanticize or create some sort of an illusion or facades when it comes to relationships or connections that you seem to get yourself into. I also feel like there also seems to be someone that may be possibly triggering you, possibly trying to get your attention. There also seems to be like you coming off very blocked or guarded too when it comes to your love life. So I do feel like right now you are kind of mainly focusing on your finances, but I do feel like when it comes to your love life, you're kind of putting it on the back burner for now. Not saying that's a bad thing. That is possibly a good thing for you because I feel like you're mainly focusing on your creative efforts and you're mainly focusing on your finances because you know that it's tangible. But I feel like there is something about when it comes to your relationships, you kind of romanticize them, or you kind of just like you have a vision already. Like when you could just be talking to somebody for a week, and you're just like, oh my god, like this is so good. Like I can see us on the beaches and on the Amalfi Coast. I can see us doing this. I can see us having kids. I can see us doing. It's like you are already like 5 years down the line, and you've only been talking to this person for like a month. You know? Shannon! This is what Shannon told me to tell you, Tamala. She said, I can see myself swiping their credit cards. Yes! I am mad at it. I am not mad at it. I'm not mad. Shannon. It's not about me. Is this connection a good one? It could be. There's potential with this connection. But what I'm saying is you need to let this person prove to you that they can give you things that you desire, the things that you need. Not the things that you want, things that you need. Because the need is long term and want is short term. I tell all my clients that. So you need to figure out exactly what it is that you need to help sustain the relationship for a very long time so that the connection can be long term. What do you want from a long term commitment? Is it trust? Is it someone that's faithful? Is it someone that, doesn't snore at night? It could be something as mundane as that. But I just feel like you are needing to kind of figure out exactly what it is that you need so that when you get it, you're like, okay, this is it. This is what I want. This is what I asked for. This is what I manifested to the T. Period, sis. Shannon, period. Stop credit cards. Stopping credit cards. I'm manifesting that. Stopping many credit cards. But I feel like with you, Tamala, you're kind of having not to kind of like visualize what the relationship can be and kind of like sit back in reality of what the relationship is and what is this person showing you now? What is this person doing now? What is this person like? What are they doing now? Like that is the now. What's tangible? Are they giving you attention? Are they giving you, like, what is it that they're giving you now? Don't be like, oh my God, there's so much potential. No, baby girl, don't ever I've done this. Don't ever fall for potential. Don't fall for potential. Do not do it. It's a trap. Run. Do not fall for potential. Fall for what the person is showing you right now. Are they attentive? Are they spending time with you? Like, what is it doing? What are they doing right now? Let them Negroes know. you have to, not, I don't want to say this mean, like, don't be in la la land. Like, you might be seeing something through rose-tinted glasses. That's why the Seven of Cups is here, because you're visualizing, you're romanticizing, you're seeing something through rose-tinted glasses. You're not seeing the reality of what it is. Shannon, you're bad influence. So Tamala, it could be possibly a good connection, but pay attention to what is happening now. Take off the rose-tinted glasses. Like, is this person giving you what you need now? Are they enhancing your life? Are they spending? I was going to say, are they spending money on you? But that's subjective. Like, maybe you don't want someone that spends money on you. Maybe you want someone. It's just up to you. Whatever your preference is. Like, is this person showing you what you need right now? Fall for that. Don't fall for the potential, what they could be. You know what I mean? Because us women, I'm gonna be honest. I've done it. Like I'm like, oh my God, he has so much potential. Like maybe if I mold him, maybe I'm patient with him. Maybe I'll do. No, do you know how you're overly exerting yourself for someone that should already be on your level, so that when they come into your life, you guys are equally yoked. You know what I mean? There's no stress. There's no putting work into things that have already been established. Equally yoked relationships in 2022 and 2023. Okay? Equally yoked relationships. Claiming it. out of me. It took a lot out of me. Okay, I'm gonna do Victoria, Moonlit, and then Bonnie. That's the motto and the mantra for 2022 and 2023. Equally yoked relationships. Only. Yes, Shannon. I learned that from my tarot reader too. Shout out to Tamaj Tarot. That's my boo. She told me, like, I was dating someone. This was like way back, but I was dating somebody, and she was just like, "Is he enhancing you?" And when she told me that, I was just like, "He's not." And she was like, "So what are you doing with him?" When she read me like that, I was just like, "You ain't had to do that. You didn't have to read me like that." She's like, "But I'm being honest. Like, it's when you decide to settle down with somebody, like to be with them, are they enhancing you? Are they bringing anything to the table? Is this relationship for show? Are you trying to prove a point?" Like, it's like there's so many questions that you have to ask yourself before getting into a relationship with someone, or fully wanting to delve deeply with someone. You know, like, you're having to answer to all of these questions. All right, let me do Victoria. Then Moonlit, then Bonnie. Bonnie is last. All right. Exactly, Shannon. Like, you really have to think about these things. So I feel like a lot of people are just going into relationships because of it's what's on social media, it's what looks cute. I get to post my relationship online. We get to look so cute online. Nah, mama, like, is this person enhancing you? Like, you could be on Instagram flexing that you got a whole man, but your whole man could be a bum out here in these streets, and the whole internet don't know that. Like, let's make better decisions in 2022 and 2023. Equally look. Oh my God, I'm like pulling all my lashes out. Lord Jesus, Shauna, please text me. I need a refill. Is this person enhancing you? Like, and the thing is that, are you enhancing them too? It's very reciprocal. It's very reciprocal. I'm not taking any more people, Nikki. I'm so tired. Trying to regain my strength. I gotta do Victoria, Moonlit, then Bunny. Bunny. Trying to regain my strength. I should drink water. I'm thirsty. Been talking all day. Victoria. I'm sorry, Nikki. Saturday. For sure. Okay, so Victoria, for this person named, for Calvin, it's a no. Victoria, no, Bonnie, you didn't do anything, I promise. So Victoria, for Calvin, it's a no. It's a no, okay? I just feel that, you're on vacation Saturday. Okay, Nikki. Okay, send a donation. Only because you're going on vacation, and since you've been with me since the beginning of my business. So go ahead, send it. So for you, Victoria, it's a no for Calvin. I just feel like that is going to come to an end. But don't fret. Don't fret. I feel like someone else is going to come in. But I feel like because you asked specifically about Calvin, I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere. I do feel like you guys will decide that you guys are no longer going to talk. And the only reason why I feel that way is because there's going to be a lot of power struggles between you and this person. Like, you and this person are not going to be able to see eye to eye. I do also feel like this person is also going to, there seems to be like you guys are not on the same page. You guys have different ideas. You guys have the way that you guys see life differently, meaning that you guys possibly see relationships differently, or you may see your ideologies may be different too. So there seems to be like you guys are not really, like, you guys might get along, but your views are different. So I do feel like Calvin is a no. When it comes to your finances, I do feel like your finances are going to be okay. Don't worry about your finances. You worry a lot about your finances. I don't know why. you I don't know why you worry about your finances. There is a little bit of self-sabotaging. I'm gonna say that. I do feel like you come off very confident on the outside, but on the inside you always have a lot of doubts or you question yourself. But on the outside, you look like you're a go-getter, you're a boss, like you're really about your business. But I feel like internally, I do feel like sometimes you kind of are afraid, or you there seems to be a little bit of like you feeling uncertain or unsure about yourself. I don't know why. I feel like the outside needs to match the inside, or yeah, not the inside match the outside. Outside needs to match the inside, like because you're coming off very confident, you're coming off very strong, you're coming off very persistent. I do feel like this because the emperor is coming out, and emperors, I feel like it's you. The emperor is really focused on their money. The emperor is also focused on their like building wealth or building generational wealth. The emperor is also someone that is very into business, into stocks, into investing. I feel like this is you. So I feel like you're heavily into that. I do feel like you have a hard time balancing your love life with your work or your career. So there needs to be a balance of like letting somebody love you, but also creating some sort of boundaries. Like I feel like not saying that you can't have both of them at the same time, but I feel like when you are emotionally thrown off, everything in your life suffers. So you're having to learn how to balance a healthy relationship and your career at the same time. Like I feel like maybe in your mind you feel like, okay, well, I can only have one or the other. You can have both, but I just feel like you need to learn how to balance it. You have a hard time balancing that. But again, this is something that's part of your destiny, something that's part of your future, and this is something that you're having to learn. So there is some sort of learning lessons or some sort of growing pains that you're going through. It's temporary. It's temporary, Victoria. Temporary. Okay, so this is going to be for Moonlit. I'm gonna put Shannon on timeout. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you. Okay, so this is for Moonlit, then Bonnie, then Nikita. Alright, Moonlit. Alright, Chastity, I hope that you've been doing your homework. I hope that you've been working on your business. You know, Ben is not here to get on you because usually Ben would be in the chat trying to get on you too. But Ben is not here today. But I really hope that you are really staying focused and that you're really focusing on your business and that you are implementing changes in your business. So I feel like by the end of this year, you may launch something. You may have a sneak peek to your business. You may have like a soft launch. But I feel like there is going to be something that you're going to be trying to get off the ground at the end of the year as far as your business. Involuntarily or voluntarily. So I really don't want to hear it. So that's for Moonlit. Let me see what else. I'm seeing like a soft launch or a pre-order. And I see you very stressed out. Girl, what is going on? Stressed out. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing for Moonlit. So for Moonlit, what I'm seeing is that there seems to be like you being stressed out. So something about you having some sort of ideas, but you're having a hard time making them come into some sort of fruition or maybe possibly trying to implement them. So I do feel like you are in the space of wanting to kind of turn your creative ideas into something tangible. I do feel like sometimes you have a hard time doing that, or you are learning how to do that. So there's something that you seem to be mastering. Oh, she is? Aww. She should definitely dye it orange. Well, my hair is like a ginger orangey color. I do also feel like for you, Moonlit, I do feel like they're having to kind of like you could be suffering from some sort of anxieties or some sort of false sense of anxieties, meaning that you are the one that's kind of inflicting some sort of pain into yourself, meaning that your thoughts may be consuming you in some sort of way. I also feel like this is like you heavily into some sort of deep thought. I do also feel like you're being very critical, or you're critiquing yourself as well. I do feel like you're also focusing on your finances, and I feel like your finances. I'm smiling because your finances look fine. Finances look fine. Yes, girl. I love this color. I will forever dye my hair color. Sometimes I miss my black. I miss the black. You can see a little bit of my roots. But this color is everything. Every time I go out, I get so many compliments. Like, girl, your hair is so pretty. I'm like, thank you. Like, thank you. They're like, who did your hair? Like, cause like it's when you see it in the sun, it's like a golden orange color. Cause she put like highlights and toned it. It looks really good. Like she did like a special color for me. Like she concocted this color for me because when I go out in the sun, like you can see like it's kind of like a goldish, goldish color, like a goldish orangey color, like a copperish color. It's so pretty. It's more vibrant in the sun too. But red hair, ginger hair is hard to take care of because it cannot be out in the sun for too long. Like you have to make sure that because red hair is hard to maintain overall in general. So moonlit for you. I don't know. I don't know if I want to tell you this because I want you to stay focused. But there is a connection that's coming into your life. You will be hearing from somebody. This does not have to be an ex, but this is someone that you were previously romantically involved with, or someone that you know already. I do also feel like there may have been some sort of betrayal between you and this person. I think I've told you this already, though. And you're having to use your intuition. This is someone that has been in and out of your life. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature, but I do feel like this is someone that you have history with. I do also feel like there seems to be some sort. Oh. If somebody's coming back into your life, be careful that they're not in a relationship or they just broke up. This is like someone who's freshly broken up, like freshly got out of a relationship. So they're coming towards you. So if you meet somebody, and it might be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, just be careful that someone is not coming out of a relationship and they're trying to pursue you. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with rebounds, but because sometimes people, they marry their rebounds. They get out of a relationship, they get right into another one, and they kind of like marry that person or get in a relationship with that person, or they're forever with that person. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But what I am saying is that just be careful that you're not a rebounder. This is someone that is coming out of a relationship, and then they're coming towards you. And that's not a bad thing. Don't think of it bad. Just saying. Okay, so this is for Bonnie. Then Nikita. Look. Monique, sorry, Moonlit. Not saying that you can't get to know this person. I'm just saying just be careful that this person is not coming out of a relationship. Ooh, that came my door. Excuse me. You're welcome. All right, so this is going to be for Bonnie. And then I'm going to do Nikita next. All right, Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie. Let's go. Okay, Bonnie. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, Bonnie. So, Bonnie, there's a connection coming into your life. You're going to meet somebody. Oh, this made me happy. Bonnie, you're going to meet somebody. This is so, oh my God, this made me so happy. You're going to meet somebody. You're going to have a connection with somebody. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. It could be either Aries, Leo, Sag, or it may be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. No, I do feel like there's a connection coming into your life, But I feel like there's going to be a decision that needs to be made. I don't know if you have to make a decision who you want to be with, or if they have to make a decision whether or not they want to be with you. But there's a decision that needs to be made. There also seems to be someone around you that is going to kind of express how they feel about you. I do also feel like someone is going to kind of, I'm getting like word vomit. So I feel like someone is kind of like expressing to you and being a little bit more vulnerable with you. I do also feel like someone is giving you some sort of opportunity because they care about you. So they're just like, look, I care about you, so I'm going to give you some sort of opportunity, or I'm going to give you this, or I'm going to give you that. So there seems to be like someone is giving you, it could be like extending an olive branch, but I feel like this is also someone that is like wanting to kind of like, they're kind of wanting to kind of move forward in some sort of way. I do also feel like if something is causing you too much anxiety or causing too much confusion, you're going to decide to cut it off. I do also feel like you're going to also, if there's some sort of anxieties or stress that you are going through as well, that is also going to be coming to an end as well. You're going to come to some sort of realization that you are the one that has been placing a lot of doubt on yourself, or you are the one that has been causing a lot of confusion, or you are the one that's causing a lot of it could be like some sort of agitation. Like you're at, like, I don't know if you are the one that's feeling agitated, but I feel like you're gonna come to some sort of realization that you are the one that's doing this or causing this. Yes, Victoria, I did yours already. Go back. But I feel like there's something about you coming to some sort of realization about something that some sort of habit that you have been doing, and I feel like you're going to quit it, or you're going to stop some sort of habit. One thing I will say is you need to stop telling people your business. This could be like your friends. Not me. Tell me. Not me. Tell me. But I feel like there's other people that you might be telling your business to. So it is saying that I feel like you're going to stop doing that. There's something about you. You're going to become real quiet. I feel like you're going to be a little bit more reserved. You're not going to be telling people a lot of information. So there is going to be like you coming to some sort of realization that you need to do that, or you're going to come to some sort of realization that there's people around you that may be gossiping about you, and that you need to stop telling people information so that they have information to gossip about you, to gossip about you. That was not English, but you know what I mean. This is good though. Girl, I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's a water sign. Definitely a water sign that's coming towards you. There's a love offer that's coming in between, that's gonna come into your life, and I feel like you're gonna have to. I can speak. Fuck. You're gonna have to choose between someone new, which is someone that's going to be. You're gonna develop some sort of like deep feelings for them, and they're gonna develop some sort of deep feelings for you. But I feel like you both are gonna like fight that feeling for whatever reason. I do also feel like you guys are going to have some sort of miscommunication, or you guys are going to have, like, it may start off as you hating this person. They're like, you guys may start off as at first not liking each other. Like, oh my God, he's so annoying, or oh my God, like, why does he do that? Why did he chew like that? Like, it's something about this person that's going to irritate you. Like, you guys are not going to like each other off the bat. But I feel like you guys will end up in some sort of connection. Now, there is somebody from your past that's going to come back that's going to want to reconcile with you. They want to work things out. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's two people coming towards you. One of them is going to be from your past wanting to work things out. And it doesn't have to mean work things out romantically. I think it is. But I feel like someone is going to want to work things out with you and want to kind of like make things work out. But then you're just like, okay, but I already have somebody. Like, you're going to already have someone already in your energy that you're already feeling or really wanting to get to know or really wanting to be with. So I feel like when this is going to happen, when someone new is in your life, that someone from the past is going to return, someone that you have history with is going to return. This is nice. Like, somebody else is coming into your life. That's why I told you, like, moving to Jamaica was the best thing that you ever did. I know you didn't want to move, but I feel like you moving to Jamaica was the best thing. I'm going to cool you down. Yes, you need somebody that's going to cool you down. Nikita. I figure out what I was doing. so Nikita is last. You'll be surprised, Bunny. You will be surprised. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised, Bunny. You're going to meet somebody else. You're going to meet somebody else. It's going to be like out of the blue. You're going to meet somebody. All right, Nikita. Dang, it came out fast. Oof. All right, so this is for Nikita. I'm tired. You're welcome, babe. All right, so for Nikita, okay, dang, Nikita, your mind look good. I feel like you're getting all of your desires, or you are getting something that you may have wished for, prayed for, subconsciously manifested when it comes to your finances. I mean, your money looks good. I feel like your money is coming in effortlessly, and I do feel like you don't really have to work hard for your finances. Girl, looks good. Your finances look good. They look good, girl. And I do also feel that there is an opportunity coming into your life so that you can kind of rebuild. Mainly the signs that are coming out around you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I do also feel like there's something that you're having to come to some sort of realization about. So I do feel like there's something about the universe trying to get your attention, or the universe maybe possibly sending someone to you that is trying to get your attention. I do feel like you're having to kind of yes, Bonnie, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I have to go to the grocery store early in the morning, so I'll call you in the morning. I need to go grocery shopping. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I do feel like there is like you are having to come to some sort of realization, but you're having to address something that you have been also ignoring too. There's something that you've been wanting to do, but you've been putting on the back burner, meaning that it could be some sort of creative idea that you're doing, but you may be possibly procrastinating, or you have not been putting a lot of time into it. It's something creative that you've been trying to do. I feel the universe is saying that you need to pay more attention to it, but I feel like you're only sticking to things that you know that are secure right now. So, let's say you have like some sort of creative idea that you want to do. Maybe it's a store, maybe it's a shop, maybe it's starting a business. It could be anything. Maybe launching something. It could be anything. Maybe you're wanting to do something like that, but you haven't been putting a lot of time into it, or maybe you haven't been putting a lot of energy into it because you're only paying attention to things that you feel like can securely come in financially for you, meaning your 9 to 5. But you feel like the universe is kind of like pushing you to kind of be out of your comfort zone. Now, there is something that's part of your destiny, something that's part of your fate. There is some sort of like opportunity that's going to come in as far as love. I do also feel like this is something that, again, I feel like you've been praying about your love life. I feel like you've been waiting. Something about you having to wait. And I do feel like there's something about you having some sort of... I'm smiling because somebody's coming. I'm smiling because somebody's coming. Somebody's coming into your life. There's something that you're having to wait for. Some sort of divine timing. I will say for you, Nikita, everything that you wish or pray for and manifest is going to come into fruition. You're a good manifester. You don't give yourself enough credit, but you're a good manifester. I do feel like if there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around you, you're going to decide to cut them off. I do feel like someone has been thinking about you and maybe possibly want to reach out to you, but I feel like you're going to cut them off. This is also someone that may be possibly trying to tap into your energy. And I feel like you're trying to block that from happening too. It's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're not talking to this person, or you would decide to cut them off. I'm seeing miscommunication. I'm seeing fuckboy energy. So I don't know if this is someone that is trying to resurface or trying to come back into your life. But sorry. I feel like someone is possibly trying to come into your life. But I'm getting fuckboy energy. If you sense that someone is using you or just coming into your life for like Just be careful that someone is not coming into your life for some sort of like sexual gain, or they're not coming into your life just because they want to sleep with you. Shannon, I'm gonna put you in timeout because you play too much. But I feel like, Nikita, your money looks good. There's something that you're working on creatively that you really need to put a lot of time and attention into. I feel like you're just like, well, it's not bringing enough income, so I just kind of leave it on the back burner. No, like if you put more time and energy into it, it could become one of a sense of security financially for you. It's an additional source of income. So I do feel like there's going to be multiple streams of income coming in for you, but I feel like you're just only focusing on something that you know that it's secure right now. But in order for you to have multiple streams of income, you need to go step out of your comfort zone. So that is what's happening. All right, y'all. This is pretty much all I got for y'all. Aw, Nikita, you should definitely do it. I know that's right, Shannon. Definitely for real. But I feel like you should definitely like put more time and energy into it. You'll be surprised. It could be an additional source of income for you. But you guys, I'm gonna go. I'm tired. Like I have like a headache. I will come back here next Monday since my surgery was rescheduled. Um, hmm. um, if you want to book a full reading, please book a full reading with me. I will not be taking readings until after October 9th, but I'm already filling up for October. It's crazy, y'all. I'm already filling up for October. So if you want to book a full reading with me, please do so early, and please try to get it in early. Um, yeah, I did get rescheduled Mercury retrograde. It did. Um, so please book your readings in advance. I will be here next Monday and Saturday, of course. So if you want to book a full reading, it'll be down below in the description box, or it will be, oh, Shani, your birthday. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. I didn't write down in my phone. Shannon's birthday is on the 9th. If you'd like to shop with me, I do have an online store. I do sell a lot of spiritual things. I do also sell like affirmation decks, my personal tarot deck that I use for all of my readings, spell books, affirmation books, sage, smudge kits, anything that you can think of. It'll be on my website. Um, what else? Please join me on Patreon if you want a ritual or spell, because I am doing rituals and spells over on Patreon. So if you guys do want to book a ritual or just, be involved in our rituals and spells over our Patreon platform, it'll be on that platform. And that'll be also linked in the description box or in the link in my bio. And that is pretty much it. I love you guys. I will